So finally got the Grom legal. So I'm gonna put my plate on. Also, I'm gonna be putting these grips on that I got off Amazon for like $6. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to check them out, if I can find them. And then these Pro Taper handlebars are going on there. So I'm gonna start off by probably taking that mirror and stuff off, and then loosen up all this shit. Take that off, and then break these loose and pull everything off. Alright, so you need a Phillips screwdriver to take this bar end off. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it one-handed, so I'm going to take that off and then turn the camera back on. Alright, so to get the Honda Grom bar ends off, it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I got like the old lady's hair dryer, and all I'm going to do is heat this up for a couple minutes. And I tried it and it didn't work, because that's what everyone was saying to do. So what I did was, here, I'll just show you. So you get that where it's all hot. Put a shirt on it. God damn it. Or towel, or whatever you have. Vice grips would work best for this, but I don't have vice grips. So then I just put it on there, squeezed it as hard as I could, and just turned it back and forth. And then grab your screwdriver. And what it did was, before everyone was saying to heat that Loctite up and it should come off, well guess what, that didn't work. So I had to break it loose by turning the whole bar on, which seemed to work. This thing's like hot as shit. But yeah, that's how the bar end came off. Now I'm going to pop these out, pull that grip off. I already pulled this one off, and then pop these out, and then slide all that shit off, and then take them off. Alright, there's two screws on the back of here, one of them kind of on the back, and then one right on the bottom I had to loosen up. And them two were just 8 mils. And I don't have enough room to get this off, so I'm going to hope I can get that side off, and then just move the whole handlebars and pop them off. But this side's all loosened up, so now I'm going to do this side. Alright, I loosened the two screws up in the throttle, and I cranked it all the way in, and I was able to get it off, but I'm not going to be able to slide these right off, so I'm going to take them out, pop the bars off, slide that off, and then I'll be ready to put the new ones on. Alright, I got the bars tightened back up where I wanted them, so I'm going to put the grip on this side, so that way it'll hold this in, hopefully, and then tighten all that shit back up, and then do the same on this side, and then I'll be done. So I'm going to break my grips out and throw them on. And the one hole should look a little bit bigger than the other one. The bigger one goes over your throttle. That should make sense to you. So I changed my Grom handlebars out, and good thing I went to go try it before I got everything buttoned back up with the grips and everything on, and it wouldn't start. These two plugs right here, there's like little metal prongs on them, and when you click your starter, it opens them so they touch, and it'll start it. Mine, since they came unplugged, I took them out and I had no idea what the fuck was supposed to go on, so I touched them together, and then the starter was like going all the time. I had to disconnect it. Well, they cram right down in here. Yellow one goes on the left, blue one goes on the right. So if you're changing your handlebars, and when you slide your grips off, be careful, because these obviously ain't in there very good. And well, that's how you put them back together, if you have to put it back together. Alright, my grips are on. When I put them on, I did spray hairspray in them, so that way it'll kind of lube them up so they'll slide on, and then it'll dry and be sticky. But yeah, everything's back together. The only problem I had really was heating that fucking bar end up, and then when them plugs came undone. But it should be working now. Got her all back together. So yeah, I think it'll look good once everything else is all blacked out like that shit, and then that shit down there. But I gotta put my plate on, and then I'm gonna send it, even though these are fucking like still twisting. I think I put too much hairspray in there, so I'll probably end up having to take this one off and super glue on it. But I got shit that I gotta do, so I kind of gotta ride it. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I guess leave a thumbs up and subscribe. There'll be a bunch of, I'm gonna be doing a bunch of shit to the Grom, but or if it helped you, leave a thumbs up. Like I said, these grips were only like $6 on Amazon, and I'll put the link in the description if I can find them on there. And yeah, that's about it. So till next time, I'm outie.